Have you ever wanted an easy way to automate the creation of a new customer in Shopify? Hi, this is Eliot from Workload. In this video, we'll be creating a workflow that takes a new form submission in Jotform, reformats it with our AI formatter by Workload, and then creates a new customer in Shopify. All right, let's build a workflow. So we're going to start like always by giving our workflow a title. This is going to be Jotform to Shopify. I'm going to select a trigger by clicking inside the trigger box. This is going to be Jotform. And the event is going to be a new form submission. I'm going to click continue. Make sure I'm connected to my Jotform account. And then I'm going to select the form that I want this workflow to be monitoring. So this is going to be my new customer registration form. So whenever I get a new submission to this specific form, it's going to initiate this workflow. So I'm going to test my trigger. And we have a new response. But as I'm looking at it, I can see there's a lot of extra information in this response that I don't need. And in fact, all I really want is held within this answers array. And it's everything that's after the word answer in each one of these different responses. So I'm going to click on continue. And then for my first step, I'm going to use one of our tools. And that's going to be our AI formatter by Workload. We're going to format the data. My input is going to come from that trigger. And it's going to be this whole answers array. And then I'm going to paste in a prompt. Create a new response showing me only the answer data. I'll click continue, and I'm going to test that action. And now we have all of the answers to our form. This is exactly what I want. So I'm going to click continue, add another step. And this is going to be in Shopify. And our event is going to be to create a customer. I'm going to click continue, make sure I'm connected to Shopify. And then I'm going to start importing responses from my trigger into this action. So I'm going to click inside of the first name box. I'm going to come to that format data. And the first name, Colt. Last name, Horsington. Email address, babyhorse@email.com. Address information, I'm going to click on this black box. We don't have a company name, but we have a street address, also coming from the format data. We have a city. And we have a state. And a zip code. And I know that Shopify also wants there to be a country. So I added that to my Jotform to make sure that data came through. You can create your Jotform with all the specifications needed for Shopify. And the phone number is also going to come from that formatted data. But I'm noticing it actually wants that phone number in a specific format. So I'm going to copy this format that it wants. I'm going to add a step. This is also going to be our AI formatter. And this time, for the input, I'm going to pull that from that step 2. And that's going to be the phone number. And I'm going to tell it, convert to, and I'm going to paste that format. I'm going to click continue. I'm going to test my action. We have a success. So this is that E164 format. Even though I didn't know what that meant, I just copied that and pasted it in, and it gave me the format that it needs. So I'm going to jump back to Shopify, come down to step 4 here. I'm going to delete this phone number, and then come to my step 3 and put in the correct formatted phone number. We have a little bit more information from our Jotform from step 2. So we have a gender, and we also have a birthday. So I'll include that in the notes. I'll click continue. I'm going to test this action. And it looks like we have a success. So I'm going to come over to my Shopify account, my customers list. And I'm going to reload that. And now you can see Colt Horsington has been added to my customers list. And all that information has been included as part of his customer account. So that worked how I wanted. So I can come back over to the workload editor. I'm going to click continue on this last step. And now my workflow is set up properly. Oh, but I'm noticing there's a yellow dot in this step. So something is not working correctly. But when I just clicked on it again, it now seems like it's all set. So now I'm ready to activate my workflow. So every time I get a new form submission to this specific form, it will automatically format the data and then create a new customer in my Shopify account. So that's a simple solution for automating customer creation in Shopify. Please like and subscribe to this video to get more content from Workload about how to make your business practices flow more smoothly. And I'll see you next time.